Okay, so this is the main image. It's the centerpiece that we want to use. And using the same method that I used to remove the backgrounds in the other video, just want to go through and remove the backgrounds from all the images that you want. I'll show you what we want to do here. So the main one is the most important one. What we'll do is use the pen tool, cut off all the background here, and isolate the image. This will give us a good starting point. The main reason I wanted to do this image that way, because I took a centerpiece that shows the whole thing, and I have a view with more detail with the front, and same thing on the back because it kind of curves around the surface here. Alright, I got my pen selection made. Let's make a selection, feather it by 1. Actually, yeah. What I want to do is copy and paste that to a new layer. So now I have just the tattoo. I'm going to go ahead and delete this background to black. Now, I'm just going to leave this image like it is for now. I mean, I've got it isolated basically how I want it to. I've got it separated from the background. Since we're going to add images on both sides, we need to go ahead and expand the canvas. Actually, you can do that here. Let's go image canvas size. And this will leave it right in the middle. You can have it off to the side or whatever, but we want this piece to be the centerpiece. For width, since I don't know exactly how wide I want it to be, I need to basically triple it. So let's make it larger than we need. We'll do 23 inches. Way more than we need, but we can crop it down in a minute. Let's get our other images. Let's see. All right, this one's from the front. So we're going to do the same thing using the pen tool. Just go through and crop out the tattoo, isolate it from the background. Missed my point there. All right. Now on this one we just need to copy it, go back to our main image here, and paste it. Here we go. Put it over here for now. Kind of line it up size-wise, make sure it's right. Now we go get our other image. Same thing, we're going to copy it, go to our main image and paste. Here. This one, the size is off quite a bit. So when you're taking your pictures, it's easier if you set it up ahead of time and make sure that you get all the pictures from with the same lighting, from the same, distance away, all that stuff. So here we have to actually adjust this one, so we got to shrink it down a little bit, which is not a problem. It's easier to shrink stuff than to blow it up. If you try and blow it up, you're going to start pixelating the image or ruin the quality. Going down, you're compressing it, so it's not as bad. Alright, so that's approximately, well, let's see, let's measure the top of the moon here and get both of these in right. So the bottom edge touches this line, and the top of the moon, we still need to make this one a little bit smaller. So the moon right on there. Should adjust it to the middle image and not the other way around. Alright, same thing with this other one. Bottom edge is here, and we need to shrink it down so that the moon touches the top edge. Okay, now we've got all the photos aligned, and they're all on a separate layer. So what we want to do is, all right, here's our main image, our center image. And what I've done is actually we want to put this one on top, so that it is on top of everything else. Then we can turn on the other two images, and if you move these around, they will slide underneath it. Since I don't really need to show the same part, it's kind of redundant. I'm just going to zoom in here because the main focus I want to be this character. And then on this other one, I want the main focus to be her. So we'll move it into where their hands are just about on the edge. It gives us a nice flat detail of this, a nice flat detail of this, as opposed to the curved image here. One thing I like to do also is take the top image and actually apply a filter to it. You can just double click on it and add a outer glow. Now, instead of setting it to screen, I'm going to change it to multiply and change the color to black or something dark. Now you see this puts a little hazy edge around it right here. We need to expand that a little bit just by tweaking the size and the spread. We can make it soft or precise. Soft will give you this nice edge. And what that does is just kind of separate it a little bit so you know that they are three separate images. And this is, how it would look across the image. Alright, so now we got all three of those set up. We'll just crop it down because we don't need all this extraneous information. Try and keep this approximately in the center just to get a good centered image here. Bring these in a little bit. So I don't need all of this. Alright, so that's good. And again, using my actions that I've already set up, let's tattoo. Add a black border. Nope, did that wrong. Let's. Alright, now that I've got them all set up the way I want, flatten them down into one layer. Now we have one image just like that. And now I will use my action to run, and it'll pop a black border on there. Just needs a signature, and it's ready to go. Boom. Save the image, and you are good to go. Hope that helps.